Join Hieronymous, Swash and Mau Mau in an exciting adventure in Moon Swasher. This is my son, Trayvon.
Thank you, Mrs. Thunderbrot. Hello, Trayvon. How are you today?
I'm just swell, thanks. Just swell.
Just swell?
Just swell.
Mau Mau?
Boss?
Swell?
It means good, fine, acceptable.
I know what it means, Mau Mau. I mean, that's a bizarre affectation, isn't it? Swell?
Trayvon, how's the weather?
Oh, I'd say it's pretty swell. Who are you guys anyway?
Well, we'll be straight with you, Trayvon. We want to know what you were doing for the months you were out of town.
I signed a form and I can't talk about that.
Can't talk about what?
I signed a form and I can't talk about that.
How long did you work out there?
I signed a form and I can't talk about that.
Oh, that's getting tedious.
Did you enjoy working there?
I signed a form and I can't talk.
Yes, we get it, Trayvon. Jesus, it's like that time we're on the train with the Ambassador Yukashenko. What a ridiculous name for a parrot. Now, what about the golf ball?
Oh yes, the golf ball. You know who was a good golfer? Clancy Dumont.
He was a good golfer, wasn't he?
Oh, he was just swell.
Yes, he sure was.
He had a great range.
Yes, he did, didn't he?
He was just swell.
Swell is the word. Jesus, Mau Mau, this guy's really getting to me. I think he's brainwashing me.
I sure did, like Clancy Dumont.
Mau Mau, he's sucking me in again with his flawless conversation skills. What do you reckon? Brainwashed?
Trayvon, have you been brainwashed?
Oh no, definitely not.
If you've not been brainwashed, say something that isn't, I signed the form and I can't talk about that when we ask you about the work out of town.
Okay.
What were you doing when you were working out of town?
I signed a form and I cannot talk about that.
I see.
All right, stand back, Mrs. Thunderbrot. We're going to try and deprogram your son.
Trayvon, the golf ball. The golf ball, Trayvon. The golf ball. Look into my eyes. Footsteps in the snow, melting into the wet earth. A fish on a rock by a river, struggling, drowning, dying. The moon cut into two by black clouds. The winter sun,
The moon.
blazing through.
The moon. The moon. The moon. The moon.
What's going on, Mau Mau?
You've broken my boy! Tell me about the moon, Trayvon.
I signed a form and I cannot talk about that.
Tell me about it.
I signed a form and I cannot talk about that.
Wet grass burning by an empty village. Boats listing in marshes. The smell of oil. The sound of blood. Tell me about the moon.
I signed a form and I cannot talk about that.
Tell me about before.
I...
Tell me about before, Trayvon. Where did you get the job?
The bar. The bar.
Mau Mau, look! This matchbook is from a bar.
This bar, Trayvon. This bar.
Yeah.
Oh, my son. He has fainted. His programming is strong.
The Clockwork Bar, eh?
Will he be all right?
Yes, he'll be fine, I imagine.
Well, now, it's very important, Mrs. Thunderbrot, that when he wakes up...
No time for that, Mau Mau. We've got a case to crack. To the Clockwork Bar!
Join us next time for another exciting episode of Moon Swasher.